What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Raga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Pisces sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of February 19th and March 20th, then you are a Pisces sun sign, and this video is for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the month ahead for the month of July, and we're going to be using the Super 8-Bit Tarot. Now, I've done something a little bit differently here today. Usually I'll shuffle on camera, but I decided not to do that. I decided to jump right on in, and I would appreciate some feedback. Which do you prefer more? Do you like it better when I shuffle, or do you like it better when we just start reading the cards? So let me know in the comment section. I would appreciate that. But that being said, let's get right into it. We're going to look at these cards individually first and then see what they have to say as a whole. So the first card we're going to look at is this one, and it represents the energies of June, last month's energies for my Pisces sun sign friends, and we've got the Four of Coins. Oh, okay. This is a general reading. Not everything applies to everybody. Take what works for you, leave the rest. But the feeling I'm getting for a lot of Pisces sun signs in June is that a lot of you are very concerned about money or finances or acquisitions or just anything physical, anything you can hoard. Okay, it could be food, I don't know what, but a lot of you seem to have been very focused on that, maybe perhaps in a negative way, maybe feelings of lack, maybe feelings of not having enough, worry, fear of not having enough seems to have slipped in, is the feeling that I'm getting. So a lot of you are very money concerned in the month of June. Is the feeling I'm getting. Again, not everything's going to apply to everybody, and this doesn't necessarily mean money. It's just easier, you know, since money can buy anything. Well, let's not go there. Not anything, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I feel as though some negative energy a little bit of just fear of lack, fear of not having enough, fear of not being secure, possibly not feeling secure, maybe feeling a little ungrounded as a result. So let's see where we're moving towards now. This card here represents the current present energies. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, or Seven of Coins, I should say, in this case. And it seems like we're coming out of that fear and we're coming towards abundance. You know, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Coins is about receiving rewards for your hard effort, for your hard work. So it seems like money is not as much of a concern now, perhaps because money has come in. Maybe your paycheck has come in, or some unexpected money has come in, or you know, maybe you're just feeling a little bit more secure with the money that you do have. So I am feeling like a little bit more of abundance here, of things coming your way, and not feeling so scared, not feeling so worried about money, and feeling like okay, now I've got enough, now things are starting to happen, okay, let's do this. Basically the feeling that I'm getting for the present moment. So let's move on over here. This card represents the energies of July of next month. So we have the World card. And it feels like many of you may have a phase of life coming to some sort of close. If this is in regards to money, maybe, I don't know, it's hard to say in these general readings. But some phase of life coming to an end. This is going to be different for all of you, so I don't want to speculate, or I don't want to get specific with it, but you know, I'll give some examples. This could be a job coming to an end, a relationship coming to an end, that sounds negative, but no, I mean that in a positive way. And because when something comes to an end, that's the opportunity for something new and better to come in. So I don't mean to say, oh, you're gonna get fired. Okay, I'm just saying that something in your life is going to change, is the feeling that I'm getting. I wish I could be more specific. It's just really hard in these general readings. But we'll see what the other cards have to say. That might help illuminate that card. So let's move on over to this over here. And this card represents what to hold on to in the month of July. We've got the Three of Cups. And I think what this card is saying is that the focus in July should be placed more on your relationships, placed more on socializing, placed more on celebrating and enjoying life, rather than worrying and stressing about where money's going to come from, or whatever, you know, whatever makes you feel safe and secure. So I think what you need to do this month is really spend time with your friends, spend time with your family, enjoy life, celebrate as much as you can, grow those connections with people, because when all the money's gone, all that you're going to have left are the relationships that you've created. So, you know, relationships are the most important thing in life, I think. Just the connections we have with other people. So focus on that in July, and improve those connections, and in doing so, you're going to improve your life, because your heart's going to be more open, you're going to be more filled with love, and who doesn't want that? Right? Okay, let's move on over here. This card represents the biggest hurdle or obstacle my Pisces friends are likely to experience or face in the month of July. We've got the Page of Cups. I think emotions that are kind of immature are going to get in your way, and I'm being very negative this reading. I'm not. It's because I'm not explaining things well. What I mean by that is, sometimes we let emotions get the best of us. Sometimes we act out on these negative emotions, jealousy. I don't know. I don't want to make examples, but you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, but if you know what I mean, what I'm trying to say. I'm not explaining this very well. Okay, let me take a breath here. What I mean is that sometimes we'll have childish emotions, and we'll let those get the best of us, and we'll kind of act out on those emotions. And we will, have tantrums, or we will, start arguments with people, because of maybe insignificant things. And I think that's possibly going to be your biggest hurdle, is dealing with these emotions in a mature way, instead of allowing your emotions to dictate your response to things. Right? When I think of mature, when I think of the King of Cups, I think of someone who says, okay, here's an emotion that I feel. There's a lesson here in this emotion that the Spirit's trying to teach me. What is that emotion? What is that lesson? Extract the lesson, and then remove the emotion, get rid of it, onto the next emotion. That's a mature way. When I see the Page of Cups, I think of someone who says, oh, I get this emotion, I gotta act out, I gotta release it somehow, I'm gonna go make an argument with this person over, the toilet seat being up, right? You know what I mean? And just like allowing that emotion to affect you without taking out the lesson, without even knowing that there's a lesson in there. And you just allow this emotion to dictate and run who you are and how you're gonna respond to things. So that's gonna be your biggest hurdle, is not allowing your emotions to get in the way in that way. I feel like I'm not explaining things well in this reading. Hopefully it's coming across. If you need clarification, ask me in the comment section. All right, this card here represents what you need to let go of in the month of July. And we've got the Devil card. And I think there's really only one way to read this card. I think you need to let go of your vices, those negative things in your life that bring you down. And I think a reason for flying off the handle with emotions is because we all have attachments to negativity, and those attachments bring down our vibration. And when we're at a low vibrational state, it's much easier for us to act out and spread those low vibrations to others. So I think what's going to be important this month is to figure out what's causing you to feel low, what's causing you to lower your vibration, and do your absolute best to sever those connections to the best you possibly can. Of course, you're not going to sever them overnight. This takes time, this takes effort, this takes a conscious effort, but if you can pinpoint what those negative things are, those people, those events, those activities that really bring you down, that lower your frequency, then you can start to make moves towards releasing them. And that's going to be something to really focus on this month, is releasing those negative attachments. It's easy to say, but you can do it. It's been done before. It's just a matter of having the intention of doing so. Alright, this card here represents the energy of the people around you in the month of July. We've got the Queen of Wands. I think people around you are going to be pretty active. I think they're going to, the Wands is about movement, it's about action, and the Queen is about doing action from a place of love and for the highest good. So I do feel as though the people in your life are going to be beneficial for you. I think they're going to raise your vibration. They're going to help you to understand love. And again, paired with the Three of Cups over here, I think the signs are pointing to spending a lot of time with the people in your life. They're going to help give you direction, is the feeling I'm getting. Of course, individuals in your life are going to have different energies, but as a whole, the people in your life are going to give you direction. They're going to show you kind of loving actions towards you, and that's a beautiful thing, and that's going to help you to celebrate life. It's going to help you to enjoy life, and it's going to help to bring those connections closer together. So definitely spend time with the people in your life, your friends, your family, your loved ones, your coworkers, everybody, and they're going to help uplift you this month. All right, this last card here represents the biggest lesson my Pisces sun sign friends are likely to learn in the month of July, and we've got the Page of Coins. I think this card is about being a little bit more carefree when it comes to living in this world, right? Life on Earth is tough. There's all sorts of obstacles and challenges around every corner, and if we're taking things too seriously, then we're just going to have a kind of negative outlook on things, right? We're going to, be beat down by the world. But if you look at life as a game, if you look at life as like, like a video game, right? And just enjoy the challenges for what they are, and you don't take things too seriously, I think things are going to be much better for you. Things are going to feel lighter. You're not going to be so upset or angry or scared or fearful or whatever it is you feel in the negative. You're not going to feel that way as much because you realize, this is all just it's just a fun little game that we're playing. It's like we're almost like we're in kindergarten. We're all playing on the jungle gym, right? And some of us are getting bullied and kicked off the jungle gym. Others of us are having fun. And recess is whatever you want to make of it. Okay, if you want to take recess super seriously, then recess is not going to be that fun. But if recess is just a fun game and you play duck duck goose all the time and you're on the swings, then you're gonna have a fun time at recess. I'm feeling silly, but that's kind of, life is a big recess, and it is what you make of it. It's how you perceive it. It's what you feel, think, and do going into it that creates what it is. So if you have a fun time at it, you're going to feel like it's a fun time. Okay? So that is the lesson for my Pisces friends. Now that we've seen all the cards, we can say that there's definitely a progression here. I'm feeling kind of some negative attitudes towards money, shifting towards positive attitudes, which is going to create a change in your life. And I think July is going to bring about change. It's going to bring about a new phase. Can't say what it is. 6 planets are going into retrograde this upcoming month. It's going to be crazy. So it seems like a kind of a downtime. I'm doing all my readings for all the signs, and it seems like July is going to be kind of a downtime for a lot of people where things are going to be in flux. I can't say exactly how your life is going to change in July, but change seems to be on the horizon. So be on the lookout for that. Spend time with friends and family as much as you possibly can. Just enjoy life. Have a more lighthearted approach to life, and just enjoy yourself. Like I said, this is a big recess, and you're supposed to have fun at recess, okay? Try not to let your emotions get the best of you this month, especially your negative emotions. Realize that there's a lesson in those emotions, and that the purpose of emotions is not to make you act out irrationally. It's to teach you something. And it's better to learn the lesson from a conscious perspective than have to learn it unconsciously, because then that's when things get rough. Okay? So be conscious about your emotions and figure out what lesson is hidden within them, rather than letting the emotion control you. Speaking of control, I think it's going to be very important this month for a lot of you to release your connections to those negative attachments. Those negative attachments are bringing you down. They're making it easier for you to fly off the handle emotionally. So figure out what's causing you to have lower vibrations. Maybe it's a friend who you feel really icky after spending time with. Maybe it's a job that's really draining your energy. It could be a lot of different things. It could be your addiction to smoking or drinking or whatever it is. So figure out what's bringing you down and try to release those attachments this month. The people in your life seem to be very positive. They're going to be uplifting for you. They're going to help show you kind of what actions you can take that are in alignment with the highest good for all. So the people in your life are going to be very beneficial for you, Pisces friends. So spend some time with them and let their energies rub off on you. And the lesson here is just to not take things so seriously as you go about this physical life. It's all fun and games. Look at it like it's all fun and games, and don't take things so seriously so that you don't have to have such a serious life. Okay? All right. So before we go, I did ask the crystal reading cards what crystal or healing message it had for my Pisces friends this July. And we've got, Sunstone, Empowerment. Just a moment. Sunstone. I love me some Sunstone. One of my favorite crystals. And this is the crystal of taking life back into your control. Taking control of your own life and, being responsible and not letting anything dictate who you are or how you're going to be, especially including your emotions. Okay, this is the card. It's a very masculine crystal, and it helps you to be assertive. It helps you to stand up for yourself. It helps you to speak out, say what you want to say, and be who you want to be. And I think that's very important. And it just gives you, it feels very safe and secure. It's warm like the sun. So if you have some sunstone, I highly encourage you to keep some on you this month. It's going to help you to be more assertive and more just in your own skin and feel comfortable in your own skin, so that you can, be yourself at all times. And that's how I feel about Sunstone. I highly encourage anyone to work with it. This is the Indian Sunstone, and you can also find it. It comes from Oregon as well, but it's very different. It's a different kind of sunstone. But I like both of them. They're kind of different in their energies, but they're both great. So pick up some Sunstone if you can. All right, Pisces friends, that was the reading. I hope you guys got something out of that. Remember to please leave me some feedback as to whether or not you like the shuffling. Based on your suggestions, I might make a change in my videos, possibly. We'll see. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put those in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos I release. You don't want to miss out on these readings. And also, please check out my website if you haven't already. It's lightofriga.com. It's going to be the place for you to check out my free daily readings on the homepage, book a personal reading with me, and check out some crystals. So check that out, lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below. All right, Pisces friends, looks like some changes on the horizon. Looks like, we'll see what that change is. But in the meantime, I think this month you should be focusing on raising your vibration as much as you possibly can, enjoying life and living life in a very full and happy way. So I want to wish you luck in this upcoming month, Pisces friends. I wish you love and light. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.